Hey there. Well, I'm sure most of you must have watched the popular English movie The Pursuit of Happiness, in which the actor Will Smith beautifully plays the role of the American businessman Chris Gardner. This movie is a true inspiration and it has moments of joy, happiness, tears, sorrows, and a lot of drama. And it has strong takeaway messages such as believe in yourself, be true to yourself, stand strong in spite of all the odds and difficulties in your life, and ultimately be a winner and achieve happiness in the longer run. So, if you have not watched this movie, I strongly recommend you to watch this movie because it will fill you up with a lot of motivation and happiness in your life. For me, it is my most favorite movie ever since I watched it because whenever I am in that self doubt trap, the tyranny of house, and the imposter syndrome, and I am really finding it difficult to face the challenges in my life, I really get a lot of inspiration from this simple movie. Well, today's topic, yes, you got it right. It's all about happiness and how we can mindfully achieve that happiness in our life. While speaking to most of my clients, be it of any age, I have realized that they all seek that true happiness in their lives. So let's see how we can achieve true happiness in our lives by following these 7 C's. So, number one is connect. Connect with family and friends. And by connection, I don't mean that phony connection or that social media connection. Go out, meet people physically, have a face to face interaction with them, and then you will find that true happiness. Leave your ego and pride because it's not going to serve you in any way. Go and meet people, talk to them, listen to them, share their pains. It is going to really help you and them to achieve true happiness. People need you around, your family and your friends need you around. So, what happens when we meet with people through social media or through phony connections? Dopamine is generated in our body and it's short lived, it's like a reward happy hormone. But when we connect with people socially, like we physically meet people, sit with them, talk to them, then serotonin is released in our body. And that leads to a long term happiness. That is basically the essence of true happiness. Number two, compassion. Be compassionate to your friends, family, and even to strangers. Be on the giving end rather than on the receiving end. And when you are at that giving end, doing things without any selfish motives, without any self interest, then you will find the joy, then you will find true happiness pouring in your lives through a number of ways. Number three, criticism. From today onwards, I must say now, stop criticizing self and stop criticizing others. Train your mind, condition yourself to stop criticizing yourself and others. When you criticize yourself or others, it's like you are putting yourself always in a blame frame rather than in an outcome frame. So that means you are no more a problem solver, you're always a problem creator. So once you mindfully condition yourself to stop self criticism or criticism to others, your mind will be at peace, you will be at peace, and then you will achieve that true happiness in your life. So do it mindfully. Number four, complain. From today onwards, mindfully stop complaining or whining for anything bad that is happening around you, be it situations, be it people, be it anything else. Okay, instead pivot yourself to have an attitude of gratitude wherein you are really thanking the universe for blessing you with so many things. So you will see a shift wherein you will become a problem solver instead of always complaining about things. Number five, crying. Generally what we tend to do, we bring our past mistakes into future and we live into it. We give energy and life into our past mistakes. It doesn't take us anywhere actually. And crying over it has no sense. So, what we need to do, instead of putting ourselves into that anxiety and depression and brooding rumination, we need to introspect about our past mistakes. And we need to take just the lessons learned from those past mistakes and move on in our lives instead of crying over it. So stop crying right now. Stop overthinking about your past and overthinking about your future as well. Live in the moment. Please be present in the present. Number six, compare. Stop comparing yourself with others. Remember, every master was once a disaster. Alright? So everybody has a different perspective of looking at things, everybody has a different lifestyle, and what you think is a determinant of their true happiness may not be true happiness for them. So please stop comparing yourself, because when you put yourself in that comparison mode, that means you're doubting yourself. You're doubting your self worth and self esteem, and that is the biggest mistake you're doing to yourself. So stop comparing yourself, have faith in yourself, and keep moving the needle. And last but not least, the 7C, compliment. Develop a habit of genuinely complimenting others, and you will see how beautifully it gets back to you. So, show generosity, be giving, and then you will feel the difference in your lives as well. So, these were the 7 C's of happiness, and if mindfully practiced, I'm sure they will be the harbinger of happiness in your lives. And always remember, you don't find happiness, you create happiness. Give it a thought.